Welcome back to another episode of The Fallout. He's out of position. I'm better than Kyle.
And Kyle, what a terrible Saturday. Them players had to endure this Saturday at 7:30 on game day. Everybody was watching too, Kyle. That's another thing we got to remember. So what do you want to unravel
Depressed,
first?
man. Where do we start?
How about we
We
start
can
with
talk about that. Them 60 yards passing. What, 63 yards? How many yards he had?
61
Oh, 60.
yards.
Oh, I gave him 2 yards extra. My bad. Sorry.
Yeah, don't be doing that. You know
Yeah.
how many
Oh
total
no.
yards we got offensively, Kyle, for the game?
How many?
One.
Do our airplane miles count for travel?
No,
Wow.
sadly it doesn't.
We can't include those.
No.
Wow.
I mean, the punter of Miami seen the field more than our offense. That's how bad it was, Kyle. That's how bad our offense is. 0 for 13 third down conversions.
Is this the worst offense the Gator history you've seen as far as you can go back?
The past decade, yeah, at least. Jim McElwain, old butterteeth boy, he put together a better offense than Billy at this point. And
Seems
I
like
know,
lemon heads.
bruh, I know people don't. I know you want to not blame Billy completely, but at some point, we keep saying we're this close to being dangerous, yet we can't score fucking touchdowns in the first half. You notice all our touchdowns been in the second half, Kyle?
We were down and trying to find our way back instead of starting off fast, which I thought this offense, with the talent that we accumulated, I thought we, start off a little bit faster. But it takes us, 3 series in the game, maybe more, to actually create a rhythm, which isn't good enough against any team, any conference.
And it's not even a consistent rhythm, Kyle. It's like a faint heartbeat here and there, and that's it. And then it dies.
Our defense is playing their heart out, and it's like to get turnovers and get off the field with 3 and outs, and for us to be our offense to be on the field and get off so quick and 3 and outs, it's like we're not even giving them a chance to rest or catch their breath, because now they have to go back out and try to find a way to get another stop. Those are 3 stops.
Make another turnover happen.
Exactly.
And then
Which is already harder to do.
They're mentally defeated on top of that because they're giving 200% out here, and then the offense can't move the chains twice.
They're struggling. We're struggling right now. I don't want to say that there's no sense of like urgency from us, but there is no sense of urgency from what I see. The play calling is bad. The execution is bad. The block is bad. We're getting beat on every level, every phase, and it's just not good enough. It's not going to cut it.
We're having first-year problems still, Kyle, too, on top of that. 10 people out there for the dang field goal kick on special teams. What are we doing here? What did we come here to play football? Is this not a game to y'all? Is that all it is? Is it just a little game to y'all? It's not making sense, Kyle. This is not any kind of standard that anybody expected from this kind of elite offense that we set up.
I agree. I would say, if I could ask you a question, if you could rank the level of blame, like 1, 2, 3, who would be like maybe 3 individuals, or like the 3, people, or like position players or something like that shoulders the blame? Like, who would you say is your 3? If you could.
Well, in my opinion,
yes, I do.
All 3 are the same person. It's gonna be Billy, and Billy.
Elaborate.
And the whole thing is he is the offense guy. He is the one that wanted to be the play caller. Everybody told him. Everybody at Florida told him, "Hey, we'll even get you an offensive coordinator that's specifically for play calling." I got it. It's not doing anything, so you don't have it, obviously. Even last year when you did have it, it was more a spectacle than it was a for sure thing. It wasn't a cemented thing that you were this elite play caller. No, we had a lot of good plays. We had a lot of what I would call breakaway plays that changed games last year. We're not seeing any of that from offense this year. 0. And that's got a lot to do with Billy, I think, because he's the one that put this offense together. He's the one that said he needed to go get these recruits. He got them. You got your 4 stars. You got your 5 stars. You had all offseason to work on this. You were talking about how different this football team has changed. And right now it looks like it's changed for the worse. It doesn't look for the better. Defense looks good. Defense looks stout. We've talked about that, though, Kyle. Who would you blame?
I would blame, if I could put, I would start off with Billy. Billy 1, DJ 2, and offensive line 3. Or maybe even DJ 3, offensive line 2.
Okay. You think the offensive line doing better would let DJ do better? Or he would have better games?
You have a cleaner pocket, more time to make, not quick decisions, but have more time to really like scan the field and see who's open. Also, honorable mention, I would say our receivers have to get better separation because there's times where I could see DJ standing in the pocket trying to find ways to get certain receivers like the ball. But as you can see, I can see that he doesn't want to throw it in a situation where it's like he's haunted by that LSU game. So that's why when you see him in the pocket, stagnant, trying to, you know, look around, second guess himself, because like, bro, I don't want to force this to this receiver because I'm afraid I might be seeing ghosts from the past game. And also, I feel like our receivers aren't getting the separation that they need to get for him to actually make quick decisions to get the ball to them.
Yeah, and when they are getting the ball, it's usually
They're dropping it.
2 yards down if they're catching it. 2 yards
And
down
some
the
of them are
line.
dropping the ball as well. And
Yeah.
that can't happen because, all right, yes, DJ, there's things that he could do better, but when he does deliver the ball and you're dropping it, that doesn't help us. That doesn't help him build up more confidence.
It doesn't help
Catch the
yourself.
ball. That would give him more confidence, you know, to be able to trust you more. But they're not doing that right now.
No, it's really looking sad right now for the Florida Gators. I mean, they have a bye week this week, which I think everybody's thankful for at this
We
point.
can't lose. We can't lose on a bye week.
Can't.
From what I know, we can't lose. So
Can't.
we'll be undefeated for that one.
Hey, that'll be our second win, bro.
What are you hoping to see what are you hoping to see during this bye week? What do you want the players to focus on during this bye week? And the coaching staff.
I need to see a miracle, Kyle. I need to see Santa Claus come
A
down.
miracle.
Yeah, give me the winning numbers to the Powerball so I can go
I
ahead.
don't know about that. I don't know about that last.
Yeah, because I'm going to buy this man's contract out, and then I'll put whoever I want back up in Florida, and we'll rock the house. I'll go work up there. I'll put down some people, bro.
And do what? Work in what position?
Create a better offense than Billy.
Yeah. I would pay to see that.
When's the last time the Gators did this bad, Kyle? I want to see if you know your Gator history.
It's bad.
When they started out this season 1-3.
That last year, well, 1-3, we never did that since 1986?
With Galen Hall as the head coach. That's the last time we've been this bad, Kyle.
We got to get him on episode. Is he available? What's he doing these days?
I think he's dead, Kyle. I think he's
wow.
old.
I think that, man.
He was like old back then, Kyle. He had white hair.
Maybe we can make a call from the next line.
The Ouija board out.
In fact, Stevie's available.
We need to bring some kind of something into this.
Maybe he'll scare the offense.
Hey,
he'll scare the team into doing better.
Do you think there's an opportunity for the Florida Gators to turn their program around on this bye week, Kyle? Because that's a big thing. I mean, we're not talking about small games. You know the games we have left.
I want to say yes, but we have a gauntlet coming up. The gauntlet's already started. I mean, there's no going back now. There's no cupcakes on the schedule for the rest of the schedule, and a lot of the teams are looking at us like we're food. We look like vulnerable to them, very vulnerable.
Puppy chow.
I think that this bye week is going to it's going to be a lot of soul searching. Like a lot of guys got to look themselves in the mirror and ask themselves, like, is this how I want to be? Is this how I want the Gator logo to be remembered? Like, is this how I want the season to go? Like, guys are going to have to come together and really like focus in and lock in. And I don't want to hear any more things about like team meetings, team dinners. I heard a story that said that 40 players took DJ out to dinner to uplift his spirits. No, I don't want to see none of that. Just lock in.
And now that makes it feel almost forced too. We had to go eat dinner with DJ Lagway with our phone. Like, but if they wasn't doing it the whole off season, don't try to make something happen.
That's where it starts, though. But that's where it starts. I'm optimistic. I always be optimistic. I always want best for the team. I know a lot of fans are, saying I'm not watching anymore until Billy's fired. Listen, for the foreseeable future, he is the head coach. And at the end of the day, you're a Florida Gator fan. You want the team to do well, regardless of who the coach is. That's where your focus should be, on supporting the players, regardless of the coaching. I understand his play calling is bad. It's questionable at times. At the end of the day, if you're a diehard Gator,
times, Kyle. It's been the whole season this year. Let's
all right,
be real.
The whole season. But what I mean is, if you're a diehard Gators fan, your views on the team won't change because you're a Gator fan, Florida Gator fan, Billy Napier fan. You don't have to be a fan of the coach. You're a fan of the team for a reason. So why don't you just get behind the players and support those guys? Because this is why you're a fan of the team. I don't understand why that's so hard.
But I think it's so hard because Billy sold this dream team to the fans. He did all offseason. He talked about how hard they will work. We're going to be the dominant force. And So far, he has proved zero. And the fans are upset because that means what were you doing off season when you were talking us up so much?
I don't think that I feel like he believed in what he was saying. I just feel like, and even when DJ talked, he said it's about execution, bro. Like players could overcome, like I don't want to say bad coaching, but some of the play calling, players can overcome that. A lot of the play that he's calling, not all of them are really bad. A lot of the plays that he's calling, some of them are bad, but a lot of them are just bad execution from the players. Bad timing on throws, drop passes, guys not being lined up correctly, bad blocking schemes, holding calls. Those are all fixable situations, fixable plays, fixable things. It's about the players just dialing in and locking in and preventing these things from happening. And we'll be okay because the games that we've lost have all been games that we've had full control over. The teams didn't beat us. We beat ourselves for them to beat us. I know a lot of fans don't want to hear that right now, but if you watch the games and really sat and watch and diagnosed the game and really like broke it down to a science, you would see all of the things, all the mistakes that were made were controllable. It's all been controllable.
They were. But it just seems like nothing has been controllable this season, Kyle. I guess that's a concern.
It is a concern.
Because you're not supposed to come into the season and then, this unwieldy this dirt road isn't supposed to be your path. You're supposed to be walking into the season knowing which road you're taking to the dang state champ or the SEC championship. It's not.
I agree.
It's not hard, Kyle. We knew who we were playing. It's not like we didn't know.
Schedule didn't change.
Man, and then the only thing I can take positive out of this, Kyle, is I hope that none of our other games are night games now. Because it's hard to sit there and watch that late at night. You get just destroyed.
They actually updated the time for the Texas game. It's going to be 3:30 now.
Yeah, I figured. They can't air us prime time no more. He can't score a touchdown.
We've squandered that opportunity. They don't want to see us anymore. And it's okay. Because at the end of the day, they have to learn. This is what you guys have done. You guys have made your bed, now you have to lie in it. Yeah. But the good thing, the bright side of all of this, is that you could change our minds. You have another opportunity. The season's not over. We still have games to play. You have opportunity to change our minds. Show us that how we're feeling is wrong. Prove us wrong. Prove us wrong.
What do you think the expectations are? Florida doing better than Vanderbilt this year?
Wouldn't be able to tell you, honestly. They're outplaying us at every level. But like I said, we got to just take it one game at a time. Like nobody's coming to save us. Nobody feels sorry for it. They don't give a fuck.
So Billy should be the one leading that, though. Not saving us, but he should be, the
But who's to say
Roman Empire? Me, I'm saying that. It doesn't look like it. There's not even a fire in his eyes, but behind the scenes at press conference, he's the same monotone, mopey guy.
But the
with
thing about it is,
peanut head, bruh. He's got a damn peanut for a head.
Every coach is different, though, bro. Just because he's not rah-rah does not mean he's not upset. I know people want to see him curse and scream and stuff like that. But
I don't want to see that.
I'm not saying you. I'm saying a lot of our fans want to see that.
I want to see passion, Kyle. I think that's different. You can't tell me you see passion when you see him at the press conference. Oh, it was a heck of a game.
To be honest, regardless of passion, I think he's disgusted. I think he's upset. Like we all are. He should be.
Fix his team then. Do something.
He should be.
Yeah, he should be. He should be disgusted. His whole time at Florida has been squandered. And then you're going to end up like a Dan Mullen, where you didn't play Dameon Pierce, and he was this monster house of a running back that you could have won championships with. You're going to lose the opportunities, Kyle. That's what it looks like and feels like from my perspective, looking at Billy from an outside. He's losing opportunities to come. And if he doesn't dramatically change the way he's doing things right now, he's going to lose a lot of opportunities.
He's going to lose a lot of opportunities. He's going to lose recruits, too. That's definitely going to affect our recruiting.
Tune in and say, maybe I'll get the touchdown we get this game.
The recruits want to see winning, man. So do the fans. It bothers me how a lot of the things the mistakes that we're making, like I said, are controllable. And it's just bad miscues and just,
it's fundamentals.
We're not taking advantage of the opportunities there. That is true as well. I agree. And we're leaving our defense out there to dry.
Yeah. They're squandering their talent trying to save us, trying to hold us up.
This is a generational. I don't want to say generational, but this is one of our best defenses that we've had in a long time.
Let me just ask you a question.
Can you imagine if Kyle Trask had this defense? This is the defense that he needed. We were in an SEC championship game against Bama. If he had this defense, we would have went to Natty.
He didn't need that though. He needed a better head coach just as well.
No, he didn't.
Who was his head coach?
Dan Mullen.
Dan Mullen what happened that year?
The shoe throw?
Yeah.
That wasn't his control. He didn't have no control over that.
I don't even want to hear that. That was so late in the season, Kyle. If you didn't have
can't control that.
Have your team disciplined by that late of the season.
The team was disciplined.
That
was just Marco. That was Marco doing his own thing. He's his own man. You cannot put that on the coach.
I'm putting that on the coach.
How? But you can't do that.
Because he flies under his radar.
That's fine, though. But he didn't tell him to do that, though.
In the military, you have a leader, right?
I'm listening.
If something happens to somebody that's under that leader, who do you think's in trouble? The sailor? Do you think the sailor's in trouble? Or the leader that let it happen?
The leader. But this is different, though. Because when he goes onto the field and we get that stop on third down, Marco took it upon himself to throw that shoe. Nobody told him to do that. He wasn't coached to do that.
You are right.
He's a grown man.
It is different. Dan Mullen wasn't a leader.
But it's no different than Georgia players speeding on the highway. Kirby Smart has no control over that. Of course he's going to tell him to drive the speed.
So that's baloney. That is baloney. Because they get the yes, because they get the charges dropped. We see this time and time again where they get off with DUIs. We see that happen. Don't act like he doesn't have any pull for the state of Georgia, Kyle. Let's not act like that.
But it's not about pull, and we're not trying to bring up Georgia. This is a Florida show. I'm just using him as an example. But I don't believe that he's telling his guys to speed on the highway.
No, I'm not saying that he is, but him taking care of those court filings is letting them know, hey, I got you if you screw up.
You really think he's done that?
Okay, if you walk away from a DUI without any charges, Kyle, do you think there was some magic that happened behind the scenes? Or do you think the court was just like, well, he was just a DUI. He could have killed somebody. He was going 120 with liquor in his system. Who cares? They got a championship to win. That's what the courts do nowadays, Kyle. Baloney. I don't want to hear it.
I mean, tomato. We can agree to disagree.
Yeah, of course. But, that doesn't change the status of our football team.
It doesn't.
But, Kyle, it's getting a little long here.
Yeah, I know.
You want to do your outro?
All right, guys. This has been another episode of Fallout. I'm better.com. He's out of position. We'll catch you guys on the next episode. Like, subscribe.
Hey, yeah, for real. Let us know what you guys think should happen. You guys think Billy should keep his job? Do you think something should happen? Let us know, because we want to know what the fans think. You guys are our fans. You guys are Florida fans. Just let us know what's happening. All right. Peace.